Imagine your identity as a table. Now, imagine that table has only one leg. That leg is your job. If that leg breaks, if you're laid off, burned out, or just had a bad meeting, your entire sense of self doesn't just wobble, it collapses. Most people think they are bored or lazy after work. They aren't. They are suffering from a psychological void that modern science calls the empty self. And if you don't fix it, your brain will stay in a state of chronic anxiety, even while you're sleeping. When you sit on your couch tonight, scrolling through social media, you aren't actually resting. You're in waiting time. This is the gray zone between one obligation and the next. For people without a hobby, the brain stays trapped in a perpetual loop of problem solving. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that criticizes your every move, never flips the off switch. This leads to anhedonia. That's the clinical term for losing the ability to feel pleasure. You aren't tired because you work too much. You're tired because your brain's reward system is literally starving. And here's the part nobody tells you. Trying to monetize your passion is actually making it worse. I'll explain why in a moment. Let's look under the hood. When you engage in a senseless activity, whether it's gardening, Lego, or restoring an old car, something miraculous happens in your biology. Your brain enters flow. During flow, your inner critic shuts down. It's a biological defragmentation. Research shows that a simple hobby lowers cortisol and improves your vagal tone. That is your body's physical ability to switch from fight or flight back to calm. But why is it so hard to start? It's because of the hustle trap. The moment you think, I should make money from this, your brain shifts from intrinsic motivation, doing it for joy, to extrinsic motivation. You've just turned your therapy into another boss. To heal your nervous system, you need something you are allowed to be bad at. If you've lost your spark, you won't find it in a productivity app. You need a childhood audit. Think back to yourself between the ages of 7 and 12. What did you do before the world told you what was useful? Did you collect rocks, draw monsters? That is where your natural dopamine triggers are buried. Here's your 3-step recovery plan. First, the 20-minute curiosity rule. Forget finding your passion. That's too much pressure. Just spend 20 minutes a week doing something tactile with 0 screens. Second, low-stakes creativity. Pick an activity where the goal is the process, not the product. If your painting looks like a mess, it doesn't matter. The neural benefits are already in the bank the moment you mix the colors. Third, kill the KP is. No deadlines, no brands, no side hustles. You're not a machine designed only for production. You're a complex, multifaceted human being who deserves to experience joy for no reason at all. If you've been feeling burnout, the answer isn't more sleep. The answer is more life. Go back to that one thing you used to love before life got in the way. Give yourself permission to be unproductive this week. Your brain will thank you.